So I've been living in Thailand for the last 5 months, and this video is going to be my review. But just to sum it up, what do I think about living here? I think the view does most of the talking. Okay, so let's get into the video. So what do I like about Thailand so far, and what do I not like? I would say, just to get the kind of bad news out of the way first, and these are things that you can't really change, and it is what it is. There are not many things I dislike about Thailand. There are only two. One is pollution, but it's a big city with millions of people. So that's to be expected. And it's pretty much the same in any major city in this region in Asia. So that's a bit of a con, but it's not a big one, you know? As long as you have an air purifier indoors and you minimize your time outdoors, Bangkok isn't really much of a city to go out and walk. You know, it's not a city with nature and all that kind of stuff. So if you're coming here expecting that from Bangkok, that's not what it's for. And later on in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I like Bangkok so much as a city, especially at this phase in my life. But the second thing I would say, what's another thing I don't like about Bangkok? I don't think there is any other things. It's just the pollution is the only thing. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else that's not good. I mean, also maybe the talent, but can't have that. Can't include that. Can't include that. Okay, so I guess there's only one thing that I don't like about Bangkok overall. Apart from that, there is so many things to love about this city, especially, like I said, this phase of my life that I'm in right now, in my journey as an entrepreneur, somebody that works online. Bangkok provides exactly what I need. It provides luxury living on a budget. I'm going to make a video about this in the future as well, and why I think Bangkok is literally one of the best places for any digital nomad out there. But my main kind of things that I like about Bangkok is obviously the cost of living is a factor. The food in Bangkok and in Thailand is, I don't know if you've tried food in Thailand before. If you haven't, then come to Thailand and try it, because it is literally one of the best cuisines in the whole world. Top 3 easily. Could even be number 1. The food here is so good that I genuinely look forward to eating it when I can. In terms of things that I like as well, is that if you live near the BTS, which is a sky train that pretty much goes through the whole of the Sukhumvit line, or any other kind of train station, you're going to easily get around the city, and you're not going to have any trouble. Like, you don't need to take taxis and stuff like that. I rarely take taxis if I want to go somewhere that's a little bit further out and not directly on the train line. Then I'll take a taxi. But even then, as long as you're not going too far, like 15-20 minutes max, you're spending like $5, $6 for a taxi ride, which is insanely affordable. In terms of quality of life here, like I said, if you're an entrepreneur or a digital nomad and you just want to lock in, Bangkok is the perfect place to do that. You can literally find any type of accommodation that you could be looking for. You could go dirt cheap, where you're spending literally $100 a month on rent, or you could go a little bit more upscale, something like $600 to $1,000 a month, and get a place that is, you know, ultra luxury. You know, right now where I'm sitting right now is like the Sky Lounge in my building, and anytime I want, I can just come here, I can sit down, I can work with this amazing view. And okay, the room isn't that big, although it is beautiful. Maybe I'll show you later on in the video what it looks like. But you have all this other space within the building itself, and they design it in a way where you never really have to leave. Like today, I got my groceries delivered, and it's extremely convenient, you know. Like, I didn't have to go out. I just ordered it online. It arrived. They drop it down in the lobby. I go and collect it. It's very straightforward. And a lot of things like that, a lot of things are like that in Bangkok and in Thailand, because you also have this might sound kind of strange, but I've also lived in places like Albania, for example, where you don't actually have like a physical fixed address. The way the address system works in Albania is very complicated. Buildings don't actually have like an address. You have to put the name of the street, for example, and when you order something, you have to, be available on the phone so that when they call you, you can go downstairs and pick it up. Here, it's not like that. You have an actual address. Every single building has its own address, and you have your own kind of like mailbox as well. So even if you wanted to set up Bangkok as a base and be able to travel from here, explore the rest of Asia, I think it's one of the best bases that you could set up in Asia because firstly, Bangkok is an international hub. So you're going to be able to get around very easily to Japan, China, even to Bali. Flights are only like 4 hours. So as a base, as a place that is developed, as a place that is modern, as a place that every single day I wake up here and I'm just blown away by how good the infrastructure is here. And I think a lot of people have this perception of Thailand and Bangkok of like, oh, it's this party city, it's this crazy place, it's all about the lady boys, or it's about, getting drunk and partying and all that kind of stuff. It's not like that. When you say Thailand, most people think about those things. Most of those people are people that are tourists that come here and stay here for a short period of time. And of course, if you're a tourist, you're going to want to experience those things. Although I've never personally liked those things and I don't go out and drink or anything like that anyway right now. But if you actually come here and you live like a local, you're going to see that this is a very conducive environment to be able to lock in and focus on your goals and just get better every single day. If that is one of your values and one of your core drivers in life, then Bangkok and Thailand has that to offer. So I'll be talking about more of what I love about Thailand and Bangkok later on in this video, but that is a quick summary of my experience so far. Okay, so this is my apartment. I'm currently paying, how much am I paying for this place? Like £480. I don't know what the conversion rate is. Probably like $600, a little bit over. Before this place, I had an apartment that I was paying £215 a month for, so around $300. But that was just literally a room. It was a studio apartment. This one's more like a 1-bedroom configuration. So I've got like a lot more space and the view is also very nice. So I'll show you the kitchen first. It's a small little area, but it's got pretty much everything I need. Do mind the mess because it's a bit of a state right now. This is the bathroom over here. The shower is huge. I mean, it's got like a nice sink area as well. The other apartment I had rented, I literally couldn't even close the door while standing in the bathroom. So this one is way, way better. And the finishes in this place are spectacular. I mean, it's luxury living at its finest, Over here, we've got the living area. We've got a little kind of like breakfast nook or eating area over there. Obviously the TV, don't watch that. The couch, it's a decent couch. I haven't bought any cushions yet for it, but I don't really use the couch, to be honest. And then this is the view plus my little workspace over here. And yeah, I mean, this is literally, this view alone is worth the money I pay for every single month. And then in terms of like this area over here, I've got a little washing machine area right here. So yeah, that's a quick tour of my place. Like I said, it's tiny, but most apartments in Bangkok are, unless you're willing to double kind of your budget that I'm spending right now. You can get bigger places, but honestly, I don't think you need it in Bangkok. And like I said, the buildings have so much space. There's literally a swimming pool. I won't show you like all the amenities and stuff. It's just the standard stuff that you've probably seen in other videos online of Bangkok condos and apartments. But swimming pool, sauna, the sky lounge that we were upstairs in, multiple meeting rooms. What else do they have in this building? They've got a theater room as well. It's nothing crazy. It's just like a bigger screen. But all of these things. Oh yeah, and a gym as well. So all of these things are all within the building. So literally, if you are an entrepreneur or somebody that works online or is really looking to get to the next level in your career, Bangkok and buildings like this is why I love this city. And they're constantly building new places like this. So you've always got oversupply of luxury buildings that are very affordable and come with all of these amenities. So if you wanted to, you could literally stay in the building and never leave, and you could have everything come to your doorstep. And the convenience in Bangkok is just unmatched. Anybody that has a perspective on Bangkok that it's not a developed city, I don't think has ever been here, because when you actually come here and you live here like a local and you experience what day-to-day life is like in comparison to other countries, even some first world countries that you might consider more developed, you'd be shocked at how developed Bangkok actually is, which is why I love this city. So that was a tour of my place. Next, I'm probably going to show you what kind of stuff I eat, how much I spend, and just give you a little tour about Bangkok. Okay, so just got off the train. This is my favorite mode of transport in Bangkok. Literally anywhere you want to go around the city, it takes you there, especially on the Sukhumvit line. So right now we have come to Onnat, which is one of the biggest hypermarkets. Gonna eat some noodles here because they have a very nice food court, and I haven't eaten these noodles in months now, and I've been craving them for a very long time. So let's go and see if they have it and if it's as good as I remember. Okay, so they didn't have the noodles that I wanted because the guy closed up shop, but luckily my companion over here reminded me that we have tried those noodles somewhere else, and so after this we're gonna go there. But this, for example, like whenever you just feel like eating, you want to go out, you want to try some Thai food, this was £2, like $3. So anytime you want something like this, it's so convenient, it's so easy to access, it's so good. And the flavors, I mean, I haven't tasted this one, but I'm gonna guess it's good. I'll give you a review. It's good. It's not the best pad Thai I've had, but it's good. Okay, so we just finished eating and now we're gonna eat some more. Really and truly, what I love to do in Bangkok is eat, you know? I work most of the time, and during my free time and on cheat days, I just wanna eat. And today we've arrived at this place over here, gonna have a Wagyu beef kaprao. That's my second favorite dish, or first favorite dish. I don't know. I like all of them. But yeah, we're gonna try a lot of food today. And yeah, there's really two things that you can do in Bangkok, right? Number one is eat, and number two is party. Seeing as I don't party, the only other option that's left is to eat. So that's what I'm doing today. So in summary, what do I think about Bangkok? I think it's one of the best cities on the planet, to be honest. And you really have to just live here to understand how good it actually is. Now that I've lived in Bangkok, I don't really want to live anywhere else. That's the way I'll put it to you. So that's my 5-month review of living in the city. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. But other than that, thanks for watching the video.